here. It's food time, food time. Team food is ready unless it has dairy, because it's food time, food time. With Tom and Trevor, this will take forever, because it's food time, food time. Food and wine, we have the time, because it's food time, food time.
It's food time. Welcome to Food Time by Welcome Home Podcast. I'm Tom. This is Trevor sitting next to me here, and we're here to talk about Disney food as always. And this is actually one of our favorite festivals, I'd say, Trevor. I know one that you and I have both done for, many times. Yeah,
multiple times. Yeah. I think Flower and Garden is probably the one I've been to most, just because of timing when we travel to Disney. And I mean, honestly, I know I like it a lot. I like the colors, the topiaries, the food, everything about it. My wife also, like, she really loves Flower and Garden Festivals. Yeah, I'd say it's my favorite.
What's not to love, right? You have all sorts of cool booths. You've got all these topiaries. You've got these cool exhibits. You got, the butterfly garden. I mean, all of it is just great, right? It's just such a great atmosphere. And this is no offense to Food and Wine. Obviously, Food and Wine is the marquee festival of EPCOT, but
it's Food and Wine is like, it's good in its own right.
It's different.
Is
it's
the
different.
Thing. Like it has its own merits, but I just, the vibes of Flower and Garden, I think, sorry, you can come for me in the comments if you want, but the vibes of Flower and Garden are better.
I don't think anyone's coming for you, because I feel like Flower and Garden is one of the favorite amongst Disney fans, especially, of the festivals. People love Flower and Garden.
I kind of want to like, I know people have their favorites, and it's all, nothing serious, but come at us if
come at us in the comments.
If Food and Wine is better, let's hear it. But I think, vibes wise, Flower and Garden.
Listen, any festival I really enjoy. I think a lot of people really love Festival of the Arts too, and are sad that it's such a short festival. Like, they should make that one longer.
Yeah.
They really should. But it is what it is. We're here. Flower and Garden starts on March 4th. So it's coming up here soon. It's a little bit longer than Festival of the Arts is, a couple months. Not like Festival of the Arts, it's like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. And then, of course, you have Food and Wine after that. But, Trevor, first of all, I want to mention, I've got my new Food Time shirt here.
Yeah, I forgot to. I meant to get one ordered, and I haven't gotten one ordered yet. So I need to get.
If anybody wants their own Food Time shirt or hat or fanny pack, I think we also have a fanny pack of this. You can get this shirt on our store. It's store.welcomehomepodcast.co, .co. So you go check that out. You can also just go to our website, welcomehomepodcast.co, and click on the button that says store, and that'll get you there as well. This shirt's only like $17-18. So they're very good shirts. So check them out. This is the very first one that was made, and I can't say how much I enjoy it. I love it.
It looks snappy.
It looks good. So anyway, let's get into it though, Trevor. Let's start talking some food.
Right.
Get into this. So once.
All right. So where we're starting. Okay. For context of this, I assume we're going to do this kind of like touring around World Showcase. So, we kind of start from the, like, if you're coming into Epcot, you're going to the left of the ball, going towards Odyssey, like you're going towards the Odyssey side, towards Mexico side.
Is the way this is going to go? Yeah, pretty much for the most part. Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right, just for people that the list of what we're going through is going to be like as if you're walking around World Showcase.
I think that. Listen, we will mention every single booth that we are going to, and before we talk about it. So let's start, Trevor, in World Celebration. Okay, let's get started over here in World Celebration, and this is over by Communicorp. Well, this is in Communicorp Plaza. Okay, so we'll start over there.
Okay, yeah.
And we're going to start with a returning item, which is the conch fritters. Now, for those of you who haven't watched Food Time before, we are going to mostly skip over existing things that are not new things. We're mostly only, but Trevor has something to say about the conch fritters.
I like that you start. I like that you started with the conch fritters. Like, let's just get it out of the way.
Conch fritters out of the way.
These were not good. I had these. These were the worst thing I had at Flower and Garden Festival. Full stop. Sorry, if you like conch fritters, good for you. I did not enjoy these. They were not my favorite thing by a long shot.
I think you felt mildly ill afterwards, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
I did. Yeah. This was the only time that I ate something at Flower and Garden, and I ate a lot of different things. And this was the only time that it made me not feel good afterwards. And it wasn't because I'd eat this was like in the middle of the day. I hadn't eaten like a ton of food. As soon as I ate this, I was like, I do not feel good. And it took me a little while to get over it. Something about conch fritters don't agree with me. Thankfully it didn't ruin my day, but it cost me about an hour of my pleasure in EPCOT. So okay, we can only go up.
Well,
from here.
The Florida Fresh menu, luckily for you, Trevor, does have a new item over at Communicore Plaza, and that is a blackened fish slider. This has a fried green tomato and a Cajun remoulade on a brioche bun. It looks pretty basic, but I mean, it does look good.
I mean, but if it's a blackened fish slider, that there's a lot of flavor in that.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like it's that blackened seasoning. It's very, it's got some spice to it, but I think that I would take this over the conch fritters.
Of course you would. Right. After your bad experience.
But I mean, but also I know also I know you don't like fish necessarily, but I think I would argue that this would be the fish looks like maybe I'm guessing like a halibut or something like that. You can't exactly tell
just
from
black
it.
And fish slider. So I mean, maybe they fish they have. I don't know.
It may depend on what's it might be a tilapia, might be something that whatever's available at the time, and they don't want to commit to one particular fish because you could trade out fishes. You could trade out fish in this type of meal, right? So
it looks very well. It looks very
good
well
to me.
seasoned,
yeah.
And there's a nice thick fried green tomato on the bottom of that. Like I said, it's very basic looking, but it does look good. It looks like it's well done.
I feel like you could have 2 or 3 of these and you could count it as a meal because it's kind of balancing everything. Like you get the fish, you get the tomato, a little bit of lettuce, and
you're good to go.
You're good, right? So
that's the new item at the Florida Fresh booth there. But we do also have a returning strawberry shortcake, which is just a pretty straightforward strawberry shortcake. It's interesting to me that they put this as their main image in the overall image that they do, because usually they put something that's something new thing, or more elaborate or something. This is just something that's returning, and it's a very basic, straightforward strawberry shortcake. So,
but it looks good. That's the thing. That this looks really good, and it's kind of ticking all the boxes for springtime dessert
for sure
flavors, right? Like a strawberry shortcake, because I would get that in between everything else that I'm trying.
Absolutely. So we're gonna move over to the EPCOT Farmers Feast menu, also at Communicore Hall. Now there is nothing new here this year. So we have a grilled asparagus that's returning dish there, and also a scallop with some spring pea risotto. So that's a returning item, and then also a dessert, of course, a blueberry crumble cheesecake, which is put this one on there. This one's very visually appealing. It's got.
Yeah, that's berry. Was that blueberry lemon zest soft serve? That alone, like that sells.
It's also
the
very
plate
figmenty,
but
it's a lot of figments going on.
Yes, it does have a trail off from Festival of the Arts into figment, purple, all that. I'm honestly surprised. They could have put a figment chocolate wafer on this.
They could have, right? They could have. But figment is the mascot of Festival of the Arts, right? So
so you can still come to Food and Wine.
It's more like it's more Orangeburg going on here, right? Like,
Oh,
and by the way, that is the early bloom menu, which is March 4th to April 5th. Those 3 items are on. Then they have the springtime menu, which picks up on April 6th through May 10th. And again, there's nothing new here. So this is heirloom tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, really pretty just simple, tomato mozzarella kind of dish here. But also a grilled beef strip loin with, it's got a little tomato risotto on there. And then also a peach cobbler, which look, I like a good peach cobbler. I'm not a huge peach fan, but in a cobbler setting, let's do that. I mean, that sounds good.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with keeping some reliable returning.
I agree.
Favorites,
yeah, I agree.
right?
Especially Communicore, they've been doing kind of like this festival favorite thing, where they've had like where they're just doing returning favorites kind of thing. So
it's the easy place to go and get stuff that like if you're not sure what to get, you can always hit up Communicore for reliable good stuff that be vetted popular dishes, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but we're gonna
except the conch fritters, like
just stay away from the conch fritters. Trevor's warning you.
I'm gonna hate on them.
I want
as much
someone
as I
in
can.
the comments to say that the conch fritters was their favorite thing for the festival, because that would make me really happy.
I mean, that's fine that's fine if it is just was a bad experience.
It's understandable.
That's all.
It's understandable. I get it.
Yeah.
But we're going to move over to World Nature now. For a new booth, Trevor, we got a new booth, and that is the Nectar. Is Nectar hosted by Advent Health, and this is over at the Land Kiosk in World Nature. And so we have 2 different versions of a Poke Bowl here. One that is a plant-based version, and one that is the tuna. I'm going to assume that this one is the tuna Poke Bowl because I can see the tuna.
That is the tuna.
I can see the tuna on the top there. With edamame, avocado, mango, pickled red onions, seaweed salad. I don't know how to say that for kake. Okay, look at that. I got it right. And umami sauce on a stick of on a bed of sticky rice. My wife absolutely loves poke. She would tear this apart.
Oh yeah. Poke bowls are one of my favorites too. This is we have a place nearby that I get poke bowls from. This is very much in line with what I would order from there. So yeah, easy win for me. I don't even need the vegetable version. I will happily take a tuna.
This is a legit poke bowl too. I mean, this is all the things you would get at
It's ticking all the boxes, right? Like it's all those flavors, I honestly like a lot of places don't put mango into the poke bowls. I think it's actually a great way to like
balance it,
brighten it up a little bit. Yeah. It gives a little bit of sweet, and it just adds another layer of flavor to it.
That makes sense. Now you can also get this without the tuna. So it's the exact same thing, just no tuna if you want to make it a plant-based dish and you don't want to eat the tuna piece. So, which if you're a vegetarian or you don't eat tuna, that's a good option too. But there's also a new dessert here, Trevor, too. This is also a plant-based dessert. It is a coconut panna cotta, and this is with a cherry. I don't know how to say that. Gelée, and a matcha crumb topped with a citrus cookie, plant-based meringue, and flour confetti. This looks very fancy. This almost feels like it should be in a Festival of the Arts.
This is looking to me like a little terrarium.
It does. Yeah, it looks like terrarium.
Almost. Those little dome terrarium things. It almost feels like you could be selling this at the exit to Living with the Land.
And this is at the Land Kiosk, so there you go.
Yeah. But like it feels like as you get off Living with the Land, like they should hand you one of these.
Here you go. Here's your terrarium, your edible terrarium.
Yeah, exactly. I like it.
They're definitely going for that for sure. They're going for that terrarium look. I think. I mean, I think that's what they're trying to do here. But it does look good. I'm just wondering, like, this feels. I'm not going to say it feels difficult to eat, but it looks very small. I feel like you need a really small spoon to really get in there, unless you're going to like dig it out with the cookie. But the cookie.
That's what I would be doing. Is I would be, that cookie looks like you're just scooping stuff out with the cookie and like kind of eating down the cookie. But then, eventually you will need a spoon.
It's probably that cookie looks like thin enough though that it's going to snap. Like if you put any sort of pressure on it, it's just then you're just going to be your cookie's just going to be flip. It's like a queso and a tortilla chip. It just breaks off and you're no, I got to fish it out now.
I don't know that this is heavy enough that. That it seems relatively light as far as desserts go. So yeah, I mean, and also, we're looking at this like they're going to serve this in this tall glass thing. I don't think it's good. I think it's going to be served in a much shallower
That's true.
dish, is my impression. Like the hard part is that a lot of times, what they're showing on the website, how it gets served to you is not how it gets served on the website.
Yeah, I mean
right?
that is
So-
true. Like, and because they're taking like glamour shots of these things, and they're not always the most practical. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if they said this to me in a cup, I'm just
trying to
like,
drink it out of there.
yeah, just dump it out of it.
slowly
Dump it
dripping
out of the cup. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be too thick for that, but yeah. So and there's also a drink here too that I just had to put on here because it's basic, but it kind of is fun. It's called the Frozen Island Escape. It's a Minute Maid peach and mango smoothie featuring an Outshine frozen mini fruit pop. So it's basically just a peach and mango smoothie, but they just threw an ice pop on the top.
threw an ice pop in the middle of it. That's kind of a weird. I mean, I've never thought to like dunk an ice pop into my drink.
I mean, I feel like they've done these before though. Like this is not. I don't feel like this is the first time I've seen them do this. I'm just. But I like it though. It's kind of neat. I do wonder though. Like I'm assuming you just have to eat do you eat the ice pop first, or do you? Well, would it melt if it's sitting in a smoothie though?
Yeah, I mean, it would slowly start to melt. But I feel like by the time you're like, if you're drinking the smoothie first, you're gonna just end up with halfway down you've got an ice pop kind of in your face as you're trying to drink.
Or it melts in the hot Florida sun, and the stick ends up in the bottom, and then you end up drinking it accidentally.
I mean, I assumed, I'm just eating it, and then like as I'm finishing up, I'm drinking the half melted.
Yeah, I'm not a big ice pop fan, so I would probably want it to melt just so it could get like mixed in, and then I could go from there. But I don't know. That's just me.
Or you could just break it off the stick and just mix it into your drink.
You could, yeah, you could do that. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on to the Sunshine Seasons menu. There's just one thing here on the Sunshine Seasons.
We're over at, okay.
We're still there. Yeah, we're still at the land. Yeah, we're still at the land.
Yeah, okay.
But we have one food item that's over at the land here in Sunshine Seasons. I always have a hard time saying that. I feel like it's a tongue twister. But this is a Mickey shaped lemon violet macaron.
All right. I mean, I guess I assume it's got to be fairly big because macarons are usually like not, or they're like.
Well, and really, this is 3 in 1, right? Because you have you have one big one in the middle, and then you got the 2 Mickey ears on the outside, and then there's like a little flower of some sort. They don't really say what the flower's made out of, but it's clearly like a chocolate or something.
Violet, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it looks, the only thing about like lemon stuff is that like, it kind of looks a little too close to like vanilla for me. Like it just looks a little uninteresting, but I guess like for me, like vanilla is not my favorite go-to flavor. So like when I look at this, I know it says lemon violet, but I'm kind of equating it to, it's like, it doesn't seem like it would be interesting, but I'm sure it probably has some good lemon.
I love anything. I really like a lemon flavor. And I feel like, I don't know if I've had anything violet before though. Like I'm assuming it balances out the lemon really nicely, but I really like lemon. I mean, I'll eat anything lemon. I would eat this for sure. And this feels like it fits nicely in Sunshine Seasons. Look at that. I got through it.
Yeah. Yeah. It fits that aesthetic for sure.
It does. So you want to move on over now to the beach grub menu, which I'm sure you're going to be excited about, which is the walkway between a World Showcase and the Imagination Pavilion. I think we all can envision where that is. If you go by that little walkway there, that right before you get to Canada, right?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 booths that are kind of along that walkway. Yeah.
So we got the beach grub menu. Oh wait, there's one more. Oh wait, there was one more thing. We moved on too quickly, Trevor. But this is a returning item. It's just so cool to look at is the orange cream milkshake from Sunshine Seasons. But we will continue moving on here to the beach grub, and this is another returning item. This is a seafood bake, Trevor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we talked about this last year, and you were like absolutely turned off by this, and it looks okay. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of shellfish per se, but I mean, It looks all right.
If you're into,
I'm
this
sure.
stuff, yeah, sure. This is my wife's dream right here. It's my nightmare. So,
I mean, the shrimp and the what's that sausage?
Yeah,
looks like in there, and corn. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's. I don't see anything wrong with it. It looks like a pretty standard bake that
pretty
you would
straightforward.
get.
Also returning is grilled street corn on the cob, which I love street corn.
Yeah.
So I would get this. I would absolutely get this. This looks delicious, by the way. Nicely grilled. It's got the garlic the garlic spread on there with some of that cheese and
is that what that is? I thought that was butter.
It's savory garlic.
Okay, yeah,
spread.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
but there's
all right. Just look like they put way too much butter on it.
It does, but it's straight. Listen, this street corn is. I mean, this is good stuff right here. So they do have one new item, though, Trevor, that is a dessert, and that is an orange cream bar. Do you want to read this one? I mean, you can.
So an orange cream bar with a vanilla bean orange mousse covered in a chocolate shell with marshmallow meringue. Huh. Interesting. I was on board until the chocolate shell. It's actually the chocolate shell that throws me off a little bit.
That's interesting. What throws you off about that?
I don't like chocolate and orange together does not make sense to me. I just those aren't two flavors that I enjoy together. Yeah. So if this was just like if it was like an orange or like even like a white chocolate shell, like something.
It could be a white chocolate shell.
Like
they didn't specify.
Yeah, I guess yeah, they didn't specify. I assume like a milk chocolate or a dark chocolate.
I mean, but white chocolate. But if it's like white chocolate, sense in
this
application though, right? Because because you're doing like the orange cream thing. The white chocolate, I feel like would be like the regular chocolate would overpower that flavor and not fit in. I don't know. It doesn't really say, so I can't tell you. But I mean,
I mean, I'm assuming like if it tastes like an orange creamsicle, then great. But if there's like chocolate thrown in the middle of that, I think that kind of.
I'm here for anything orange cream, like creamsicle flavor. It's one of my favorite things. If there's a creamsicle of anything, I will almost always get it. I love creamsicle flavor. So you can't go wrong with that. There is also a drink here too, Trevor, that is new, and that's a strawberry basil lemonade, which is lemonade with strawberry hibiscus syrup garnished with basil. Non-alcoholic, but I mean, listen, a basil strawberry lemonade, that's a good combination right there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it doesn't. I mean, the strawberry hibiscus would probably come through more than the basil. I feel. I mean, I'm sure it'd be fine. I'm just, I feel like the basil feels very much like just a garnish. It doesn't feel like it's doing a lot.
Lemonade. Oh, that combination is great. Yeah.
Okay, I've not had a lot of basil with lemonade. That's not something that's served around here. So maybe I just haven't tried the right.
It isn't served around here either, but it's that the lemon basil kind of flavor is like just in general a really nice flavor. So, but I feel like this would be a very refreshing drink on a hot Florida day.
I mean, you're right. I would have to assume that if I was there and it was hot, I would be just down for anything lemonade.
Yes.
But it's
anything that's going to cool you down.
Yeah, like I said, I just the basil part is it's just, I'm not saying it's wrong or anything. I'm just saying it confuses me because I've not had basil in my drinks.
Yeah, I get that
before. So
I get that.
Yeah.
So continuing on that same walkway, as we mentioned, there's multiple booths there. Mm-hmm. There's the Yacht Grub menu. Yacht Grub. We have a returning item, which is a dips and chips, which I would say chips and dip, but whatever. Dips and chip.
Yeah.
This is returning.
I mean,
what were you gonna say?
The dips are the star. That's why it's dips and chip.
Yeah, the chip is really just
you're not selling the chips.
The chip is there as a vehicle for the dip. That's all.
It's a delivery
that's
method.
All it is. But there's a caviar thing and caramelized onion dip and pimento cheese and pickles as well. So a nice little selection there, right? There is a new item though. You want to read this one, Trevor?
This is the Captain's Board, a selection of cheeses and cured meats with seasonal accompaniments, which means that this is not going to be the same every time that you order it. I mean, yeah. Because they say seasonal, so it means whatever's available. This looks like the most boring charcuterie board ever.
I mean, it's just
Like,
it's just a small charcuterie board. That's all it really is. I mean, you know,
it
it's
is.
not.
Yeah.
You're right. It's not exciting, but you got some cheese on there. You got some meat. You got a couple pickles. You got, that's it. You got some
You got some
crackers.
crackers. Like, yeah, it's. I could get this at my grocery store. I don't know why I'm getting this at Flower and
I
Garden.
agree with you because I go to Flower and Garden to have things that are different, and this is just, like you said, it's just a charcuterie board. It's not anything super special. That's not to say, listen, if you like a good charcuterie board, go at it, man. Like, go get it. But
yeah, and like, so okay, the hard thing is about this. I'm sure they're putting effort into picking, cheeses and meats that are complementary to each other on a charcuterie board. Do matter. You want to make sure that you're setting it up in such a way that it's enjoyable. But like, I guess where, going to my local deli, there is a large selection of cheeses, a large selection of meats. So it's like, what they're picking out here, it's like you're not even telling me what it is. You're just saying like, we picked out some meat and cheese for you. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know what it is. Am I gambling on this that you guys picked well, or am I going to go get something that I actually know what it is? Right.
Sure,
like this is like buying a lottery ticket for your
meal.
lunch and hoping that it's good.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume that they will, on the individual menus at the booth, whatever they have that particular time period, they will say, what it is. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because like from an allergy standpoint, like they do have to know everything that they're serving from an allergy standpoint. But it's like, yeah, I just like looking at this. I'm like, yeah, I could have gone and got this from the grocery store. I don't need this.
That is an understandable viewpoint. So we are done with the yacht grub menu.
All right.
We are continuing to move on here. We're moving over to the swirled. I don't know why I'm throwing an SCH in there. Swirled showcase.
Swirled showcase.
They got to stop with the alliteration in this, Trevor, because it's messing me up. All right. So this is also still same walkway. This is mostly just, they've got soft serve and a waffle cone, vanilla, blueberry, Dole Whip peach. That's the basics there. And then they have a lemon sorbet and a waffle cone. But they also have this thing that we are showing right now, which is a liquid nitrogen honey mascarpone cheesecake. So they're doing that liquid nitrogen thing again. But again, this is a returning item, so we're not going to spend too much time on it. But this is, it's a cool looking thing. Again, if we're going to put a returning dish on the main page, this looks nicer than that strawberry shortcake does. But whatever.
I mean, it's more mysterious because like the liquid nitrogen gives it an air of like, ooh, there's some sciencey stuff going on here. I can see where that's like potentially a turnoff for some people. So that's probably why they didn't go with this one. But yeah, you're right. This is a far more interesting dish. Just because of the fact, dipping anything in liquid nitrogen is an experience. And that alone is enough to get me in the door and go, I'll try
the liquid nitrogen thing is always like, it's like every sci-fi movie from your youth or whatever. It's like anytime you're seeing like anything sciencey, it's that liquid nitrogen kind of like hazy smoke thing.
I'm eating this out of the food replicator on the Starship Enterprise.
Exactly. Now, Trevor, we're going to move on to my favorite named booth of the festival. BrunchCot, which is a great name for a booth. BrunchCot. Now, the first item on this is an avocado toast. That is a returning item. It feels like a very extra avocado toast.
It's bougie. It is
flowers
very bougie
and all sorts of stuff on top of it.
Yeah.
But let's not waste time on that, and let's move on to the new dishes here, which is the shrimp and grits. Trevor, why don't you tell us about this one?
Okay, so this is a blackened shrimp and cheddar cheese grits with tasso ham gravy, bell peppers, onions, and andouille sausage. I've never actually had shrimp and grits before, so I don't know. Like the flavor profile to me speaks like I've had gumbo, so I know how like a gumbo tastes. This feels like it's in that same ballpark. But then you have the grits, which I'm trying to figure out if grits are like close to mashed potatoes or
not really, no.
Or what? Or if it's more like a porridge or something.
That, I think.
But
I'm not a
Yeah.
big grits person, so
Okay.
someone can correct me. But grits are huge, where I live. I mean, grits are everywhere.
Yeah, and I know
Yeah.
that it's a very southern dish, and like for me, this is like I said, because I've not had it, I'm very curious
So you'd
about
probably
it,
get this. You would
and
get this.
I would try this. I don't know that I would. I'm assuming I would like it, because shrimp obviously is fine for me. It seems to have a lot of the like stuff that I've had before. I've just not had. Like I said, the grits part is the only thing that's throwing me off.
Yeah, I mean, grits
Yeah.
are also one of those things too. If they're not made well, they're not good. Like they need to be made well.
I remember what movie was it where there was a whole discussion? Was it My Cousin
Oh, wow, you're
Vinny
going
where
way
they were
back.
talking about grits for like yeah, but I remember there was like a whole section in it talking about like the proper way to make grits, and it takes like a certain amount of time and
I
all this.
honestly
Yeah,
don't remember.
I'd have to look it up, but yeah, you're right. I know I heard at some point along the way that grits are very like it's something that you can mess up if you don't do it properly. But I assume Disney is taking the time
Make these
to
correctly.
prep it within within
Yeah.
reason. So
And-
yeah. All right, what else do we got at
A brunch cow.
Oh, all right.
So
A
listen,
brunch cow,
this is a really basic dish that they zhuzhed up a little bit, right? It's French toast, right? But they threw some
Yeah.
CT crunch on there, and then they say cinnamon cereal cream but clearly there's cinnamon toast crunch on there, and then there's also a cinnamon cereal cream and caramel sauce there as well. So they almost made it like a cinnamon toast crunch French toast, essentially, right? I mean,
yeah, which you can get French toast cinnamon toast crunch. So it's like okay, like that makes
basic,
sense.
but good. Probably
This honestly,
like
this feels to me like something that I would have made at 11 p.m. at night when I was like 18 years old.
Yeah.
Like you're just like pulling stuff out of the okay, we're making cinnamon toast. I found some cinnamon toast crunch. Let's put that on there. I got some ice cream.
Sauce yeah. I would. This is an item that I would get. Like, this is what my daughter would probably end up eating, right? Like, my daughter would eat this. Like, I would eat it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would have a bite of this for sure. I don't know, like there's a lot of sugar going on there. I don't know if I would eat the whole thing at this point. But
I agree.
Yeah, like I said, it's funny because like it looks nice. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, but the inspiration to me feels like standing in front of the pantry at 11 o'clock at night. What do I put on a piece of cinnamon toast?
Throw this on there. Throw this on there. Okay, yeah. Well, this is good. This is good. Yeah. Pour some cereal on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the pouring the cereal on at the end that gets me.
While you're eating handfuls of it yourself, you're just
Yep. Exactly.
The last item here is it's a returning item, but this has been there for years now, and it's just such a visually appealing shake, and that's it's so bright. It's the fruit cereal shake, and again, Disney's avoiding using the words of the branded things, but it's Fruit Loops. Okay, there's Fruit Loops on top of it. It tastes like Fruit Loops. My wife got this one year at the Flower and Garden a couple years back, and she really liked it because if you like the taste of Fruit Loops, it's a Fruit Loop shake. That's literally what it is. So,
who doesn't like the taste?
I'm sure people exist, Trevor. I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah, you're right. But I mean, I guess I've never met somebody that dislikes Fruit Loops, and if I was served it in a cup like this,
liquefied Fruit Loops. Yeah.
Like,
by the way,
I'll have it with my cinnamon toast crunch 11 p.m. snack.
By the way, BrunchCot is over by Test Track. We didn't say that, and the next one is also over by Test Track, which is Refreshment Station. I'm sorry, not Refreshment Station. Connections Eatery. Sorry about that. Connections Eatery. Refreshment Station, there is stuff there. There's a cherry float and all that stuff. Yeah.
There's Coke. I mean, it's Coke Refreshment Station.
But we have the Connections Eatery menu. So we're going over to Connections. And we're going to take a look at a couple things they have there. Now, this is a returning item. This is just a hot honey chicken sandwich. They had this last year. I remember talking about this one, Trevor. And this is it's a good looking hot honey chicken sandwich. I would eat this for sure. But We got a new thing, so let's talk about that.
All right. This is a pizza bianca, which is 2 slices of freshly baked pizza topped with roasted wild mushrooms, garlic cream, mozzarella, cheese blend, truffle oil, and thyme.
Fancy.
Like that is fancy. I like it. Yeah. It's just like a mushroom cheese pizza.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, actually that's kind of what I want. Like I don't eat a lot of pizza per se. I mean, we all know that, but when I do eat pizza, it's like I don't like to get like crazy with the toppings. Like just like there's not even pepperoni on this. It's just mushrooms with a bunch of herbs, and it looks like a good blend of cheese.
I would eat this without the mushrooms.
Like,
the mushrooms throw me off, but without the mushrooms, the rest of it, I'm in.
Okay.
On. It does look good. And listen, Connections does have decent pizza. I've had the pizza there before. It's decent. So it's not the best place to get pizza in Epcot. Which Via Napoli is the best place to get pizza in Epcot. But that's easy. But
like,
yeah. But it's good. It's good.
But I will say this is I feel like this is something that it's kind of crossing that line of, like I said, because it's a cheese pizza. Like, yes, you're right. If you're not in it for mushrooms, that can be a turnoff. But this feels like something that is like appetizing enough to kids as well. Which, like, when you're going around these booths, we're talking about like as an adult, I will try a bunch of different things, but kids are a little different. They don't always go for stuff, but if it's like, hey, you can just get them like it's not a basic pizza, but it looks like a pizza that they would at least enjoy eating. That's a win. I think having this there as an option.
Well, most kids, you could probably just be like, not tell them what's on it, and they would just eat it. My daughter would be like,
they would just eat it. Yeah,
what's that? What's that? Like, that's how she rolls. Like,
that's mushroom.
Like, if I told her that,
mushroom.
She'd be like, ew, I'm out. She won't even eat pepperoni. Don't get me started on that. But
okay, yeah. My son, it took him a long time to come around to pepperoni. He now eats pepperoni. So yeah, it's just kids go through different phases with what they'll eat and what they won't eat.
Now we don't usually talk about alcoholic beverages, but I thought that this was a really interesting one. So I wanted to talk about it because this is called the Garden Glimmer. It's Empress 1908 gin, Dole pineapple juice, lemon juice, and almond flavored syrup. And it has some sort of dried something on top of it. I don't know what it is.
That's a dried pineapple.
I wasn't sure.
That is a pineapple. That is definitely a pineapple.
It could have been like I don't know. It makes sense that it's a pineapple. It looks like pineapple, and it makes sense.
You're thinking like a flower,
but I mean, now that you say pineapple, it looks like a piece of pineapple. But it's a very attractive looking drink. I mean, I'm not saying I would try this, but pineapple, lemon, and then almond. It's just an interesting combination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm guessing that the gin is the purple on top.
Maybe,
is what I'm assuming.
Or maybe it's the almond flavored.
I'll admit I don't. Yeah, I don't drink a lot of gins, so I don't know what it normally looks like. But yeah, I mean, kind of interesting. Yeah, interesting mix of flavors. But I mean, because it's alcoholic, for me, it's kind of a or I would ask for the non-alcoholic version of this.
Understood. Let's move over to the Odyssey, Trevor. So we're almost at World Showcase. We're not there yet. We're getting there, but we're at the Odyssey.
Yeah, we made our way through Celebration. World Celebration,
World Nature, all that.
World Celebration,
all those areas there. Now we're making our way to the World Showcase.
We made it through the front of the park. We're on our way to World Showcase, and we got
this is a returning item. This is orange sesame tempura shrimp. So that one's returning. But and as is this other one here, which is was it lumpia?
Okay,
sure.
Yeah, they look like spring rolls, but
they look like taquitos to me.
Lumpia.
They're taquitos.
Okay, I guess I would. They look kind of like spring rolls. But I guess they're not folded on the end.
I'm going gas station taquito, so it's like take it up a level.
But they got that yuzu sweet and sour in them, so I'm sure they're good. It's got a bit of a lemony flavor to it.
I'm sure that's good. But we do have a new item.
All right, so what's the new one?
Go ahead.
Cinnamon beignets, tossed in lemon sugar with lemon glaze and a honey mead blueberry compote. So these are not your
They are
normal
not.
beignets by any means. They got a little bit of extra going on with them. I guess I don't know if there's purists around beignets and just having them with the powdered sugar and nothing else.
I'm not curious about it. Shove all you want on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is, they're definitely doing some extra here, but this is how you should do it. Like it's got that the lemon flavoring with the blueberry. That's it's very bright, it's tangy, it's got a lot going on, and yeah, this is I feel like there's 3 beignets there, and I have a family of 3. We would still end up buying 3 separate orders of these because this doesn't feel like something you would share with anybody else.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm just thinking to myself, Trevor, I think this was a Flower and Garden thing, was the beignets with the bacon on top of them. You remember those? The bacon
I don't
ones?
remember that.
I think that those used to be at BrunchCot. Maybe that was a Food and Wine thing, though. That might be a Food and Wine thing. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it because I don't like.
You had them.
I
with
don't
me.
see
You and
or
I
the
ate
beignets.
them.
Oh wait,
yeah, you and I ate them when we were there together.
Then, this was okay. This was sorry, I was thinking like last year. Yeah, this was
years ago.
Okay,
and but they had it last year,
right? Okay, yeah, I remember now. Right, yeah. I remember
they had
now.
It last
year
though. It could be Food and Wine.
This was because this was over by Test Track that we had them. Okay, I'm remembering.
It was probably BrunchCot, but that was those are the beignets that. So I'm realizing now that they don't have those anymore. Maybe they took them away last year. I don't remember, but I seem to remember them having them last year. Time flies, Trevor. We got those. Those look delicious. I would eat those. That compote looks delicious too. Overall delicious looking. So we're also there's another returning item which is just a lemon tart. So it's got a nice little lemon curd, blood orange, gel. Again, a dish that's I feel like could have been on the front page. On the front on their ever.
They can't all be on the front page, Tom.
I'm just saying these all look better than the strawberry shortcake.
Maybe they should have done a mosaic of a bunch of these instead of just selling one of them.
That would have been
work.
Yeah. But let's move on over to another returning booth, which is the Honey Bistro. I have to say it that way. The Honey Bistro, which is hosted by the National Honey Board. And this is another returning one. Like I said, we're going back to that little walkway between the Imagination Pavilion and World Showcase, slowly inching our way to World Showcase. But we have one returning item, which is chicken and waffles. And this looked really good last year, and obviously returning this year. So that's a really nice looking dish. But we do have this other dish, which is a honeycomb bowl. So I don't know if you want to do this one, Trevor, but this one's the honey. Good.
Yeah. It's herb quinoa, honey whipped goat cheese, poached apples, hot honey cauliflower topped with honey with a honey tuile. So that's a tuile that's sitting on top, which
it's a very attractive. It's a very attractive tuile. It's very cool looking.
Yeah, like it stands out. It's very like, when we talk about like sciencey looking stuff, it's like somebody had to figure out how to make that. And the fact that it's not like, the fact that it's like, it's not just like a pattern, like, because like you could do like a honeycomb where it's like you have the backing and you do like the
print it on there or whatever.
On something. This is like the fact that it's like
punched out,
like suspended. It's got like they're punched out
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and a lot of honey everything going on here, which
this is not the dish for me, by the way. This is I'm not eating this.
Why? What's not working for you?
Fan. Definitely not a goat cheese fan. The rest of it I'm fine with. Just not a huge goat cheese fan and not a huge quinoa fan.
Oh, okay. I mean, that all seems.
The first time I ever saw quinoa, Trevor, is when I was at Animal Kingdom. I think it was at Boma for breakfast, and I saw that, and I was like, "What in the world is quinoa?" Because I mean, listen,
that's fair.
But they have.
I mean, it's kind of like rice. It's not. I feel like there's not a lot to it.
Listen, if I'm gonna have a breakfasty thing, I mean, listen, you don't have to just have quinoa. I mean, quinoa you can have any time, but I mean, I don't know. If I'm going to a breakfast buffet, I'm choosing eggs and bacon and you know, that kind of stuff, not quinoa. But you know, if you want to eat healthy, which I don't usually, then grab your quinoa. Sure. So anyway, let's continue on here. That's an interesting looking dish. Would you eat this, Trevor? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I would be in on this for sure.
So heading over to the pineapple promenade menu. This is near the port of entry. So again, we're almost at World Showcase. Spicy hot dog. This is from last year. Pineapple chutney and plantain chips. Whatever. It's fine. Not that interesting.
Yep.
More interesting is over down at the trowel and trellis menu. Trowel and trellis is again, we're doing the alliteration thing again. But this is over near Disney Traders, and they have a couple new items this year. And this is always a really interesting booth. But this one, they have a miso cola glazed sticky pork rib topped with spicy pickled peppers and peanuts. The peanuts are very interesting.
That's a lot of... That's a tongue twister for starters. But yeah, it's a lot of flavors going on there. You got the... I mean, the miso and the cola, like that's a savory and sweet mixture. Yep. And then, you know, pork ribs, but then you've also got the spicy, and then from the peppers, and then you got the peanuts in there as well. Like this is kind of all over the place.
I bet it's delicious.
I'm there for it.
Delicious. I would eat this in a heartbeat. I mean, I guess the peanuts are really there, you know, a lot for the crispiness of it too. But I guess that, you know, I don't know. This just looks really visually appealing, but it sounds like it would also be very tasty.
Yeah. And for sure. Yeah. These would be an easy, like, this would be I would justify this as lunchtime, like just eating ribs.
But they're pretty nice sized ribs too. They're pretty meaty, so they're not. Yeah, like you could feel pretty, you know, satiated from this, especially if you're going around the festival eating a bunch of different foods. But we also have another dish, Trevor. And this is a garden vegetable flatbread featuring boursin crumbles, garlic, and fine herbs cheese, topped with roasted vegetables and arugula salad. This is not doing anything for me.
Huh.
I don't even think this looks visually attractive, to be totally honest.
I'm looking at it, and I'm going, it's somebody threw a bunch of stuff on a flatbread, but I don't know that they actually thought about what they were throwing on the flatbread. So it's a bunch of roasted vegetables. You know, obviously they love putting the boursin on everything. But then it's like, I mean, the arugula, I guess it adds a bit of pepperiness to it, but like, this isn't even like a properly, like, flatbreads are usually kind of positioned as pseudo pizzas. Like, you know, it's usually like the kind of stuff you see on a pizza. I would never get a pizza that has this kind of stuff on it. Like,
how do you even eat this? It's like half a flatbread. Like, it's not even cut. It's just like
the way they're serving it, it looks like a garlic stick almost, but it's got a bunch of stuff on top.
The crust also looks underdone too. It looks pale. It just
it does.
It just looks pale. Like the whole thing.
Yeah, they didn't put it in, and I think that's part of the problem is that because they got the roasted vegetables and everything, I don't think that, like, they're obviously cooking the flatbread and then put everything else on top after it's been cooked. So you're kind of killing any like enjoyment that you would get from cooking a flatbread, right?
Exactly. Well, we do have another.
That's the front runner for least appealing.
I agree with you
so far.
Now this is a returning item, which is the chocolate mousse terrarium. It's got the matcha crumb and the chocolate soil. We talked about this one last year for sure. It's a nice looking dish, and if you're wanting some chocolate mousse, I feel like it's probably a good option for you, right? I mean, it's a nice looking thing. All right, so continue. Oh wait, there's one more. This is a drink here too. So this is a botanical slush, which is all right looking. Again, nothing exciting.
All right, that's
returning.
Again nothing returning. Yeah. Okay.
Now,
So wait, you went the other way. I thought we were going to Mexico.
No, we're starting in Canada. We're going the
Oh,
wrong way.
we're going the wrong way.
wrong way.
I thought we were going. Oh, geez, why did they do this?
This isn't my fault. Okay, I'm going by the order.
I know. I know.
You should be happy they're starting in Canada. Like, I mean, this is.
Okay, come on. I know to start in Mexico.
It's just the right way. I mean,
come on. I'm from Canada and I know you start in Mexico.
Well, unfortunately, the Canadians, there's no update to the Canadian menu this year, the new Northern Blue menu. We have returning seared scallops. We've got returning beef tenderloin tips and returning chocolate maple whiskey cake, which does look really good, by the way. It looks delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, I would go for that. I would eat that.
Yeah, it's nothing interesting to me. So I'm here for the interesting things. I'm not here for stuff that I can get down the street.
Now there is at the Canadian popcorn cart. There is a drink there, a new drink item, which is a blueberry ginger smash. This is a Canadian whiskey, Canadian Club whiskey, blueberry, lemon, and ginger.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you want to, probably a refreshing drink on a,
it's like a ginger ale with blueberry and lemon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's okay.
Seems all right.
Also, continuing on our drink theme here over in the United Kingdom, we do have a new drink menu over at the Yorkshire County Fish and Chips booth there, and that's an English Garden, which has some gin, some liqueur, some lemonade, some apple juice, some lemon. And a cucumber.
That is. This is a drink.
Yeah, this is a drink. Yeah,
there's so many things in this drink.
Yeah, there are. Yeah. But listen, we don't usually talk about the alcoholic drinks too much, but it does sound like a refreshing option. Lemon with some apple juice and some lemonade. I
feel like the gin or I guess maybe the elderflower liqueur is probably not overpowering, but yeah, it feels like you're just getting like fruit punch, right? Like it's,
I can see that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rely on you though for this next menu quite a bit here, Trevor.
Oh, we're going to France next.
So we have all
right. I'll try my best. I will try to make use of my limited French Canadian.
So this is a returning item. This is just a croissant with goat cheese, herbs, and garlic, and roasted garlic. Which look, it looks pretty good. If you like goat cheese, I wouldn't be doing this, but we do have a couple new items at the French booth. So let's talk about those. So I'm going to Trevor read these because he knows more French than I do.
I should have had a look at these beforehand. So canard confit, sauce romarin et champignon, gâteau de polenta aux herbes. So pulled duck confit with rosemary mushroom sauce and a herb polenta corn cake.
I mean, if you like duck, it looks good. I mean, I guess if you like duck and mushrooms.
Yeah, duck, mushrooms, and polenta corn cake is kind of interesting.
No, I don't love polenta.
Yeah, but the fact that they made it into like a little cake is adorable where cake. I think it.
Well, let's talk about this next one though.
Yeah.
So okay. This one. The first one was interesting. Would you eat that last one though? Is that?
Maybe. I'm not a big fan of duck.
Okay, that's fair.
I would be curious, but I don't know that it would be the first thing I would go after.
So this one.
Yeah. So tarte au oignon caramelise. So caramelized onion on a flaky pastry crust topped with bacon. This is not.
Oh, really? I would eat this. This looks delicious to me.
No, I do not. I mean, caramelized onions are not my favorite thing anyway. And this looks, it doesn't look like there's a lot else going on besides onions on it, which is just not
layers though. I bet that's good.
Yeah, but you're just eating like pastry crust with like nothing on it.
That sounds good to me. I would get this.
Okay, fine. I mean, yeah, that's all you, man. I'm not a huge
onion guy, but if they're caramelized, then I'm in. Right, like caramelize the onions that I'm in, and you put bacon on anything for the most part, I'm in. So I don't know. This looks good to me. I feel like it'd be a nice little bite to walk around with. A nice little handheld crunch. You'd have crumbs flying off of it every time you eat.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have onion aftertaste in my mouth for like the next hour. I don't.
That's true.
I don't want
Well,
it.
listen, those are the only two new items. So those are the only two French words that you have to do.
That
and
wasn't
those
too bad.
not too bad. This is we do have the returning caramelized beignet filled with vanilla cream though, which just looks delicious.
This is. It just looks, like you said, it looks appealing. I don't care, that, like, I know there's a beignet underneath all of that, but it's, the caramel is kind of selling it.
That your teeth would hurt after eating this for sure. Like there'd be one of those times you're like, but that was so good.
It would be worth it. You'd have to do another lap around World 100%. Showcase to
listen. As we all know, calories do not count at Disney because they just don't. You just keep walking. You have 10,000 plus. I mean, you walk. I mean, listen. Every time I go to EPCOT, we walk miles.
You get one of these, and you just keep walking. Like you're at the France Pavilion, or you're making your way towards Morocco. You just keep moving. Yeah, just eat the beignet and keep walking.
Right? So over to the La Isla Fresca menu, which is between France and Morocco. This is like in between there. This is a returning item, which is Jamaican jerk chicken, which looks delicious. Honestly, I mean, it looks that seasoning on the outside and all that looks really good. But they do have a new item. Good.
Is that plantains on there?
Yes.
Is that? Yeah. Okay.
Cinnamon butter. That's good stuff right there. But there is a new item, which is ceviche. Good. You want to read it?
Yeah. So it's a shrimp and mango ceviche with avocado, cucumber, lime, cilantro, tomato, and jalapeno served with plantain chips.
No.
So this is another one that I feel like you would not enjoy this. Your wife would enjoy this. I would enjoy this. I know my wife would not enjoy this.
So you and my wife could share this.
Yeah, we would be split. That you and my wife would be like, ew, no, like leave me alone, and me and your wife would be.
If you handed this to me,
let's try it.
It'd be like akin to you handing me like I don't even know. You'd hand it to me. I'd be like, ugh! Like I like throw it. Like I'm like, what is that? Oh God, get that away from me.
But the thing is with the plantain chips is like you use those to scoop out all the ceviche, so you get like a mouthful with like the avocado and the mango.
There's not a single thing. Okay, I take that back. Lime that I would want to eat in this. Lime. That's it.
Really? Not even the jalapeno?
Okay, I like jalapeno. I like jalapeno.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But also returning is a coconut chocolate flan. But it's a returning dish. A very appealing looking dish and very nice looking. But you can get that over there. And then, listen, Morocco, I feel like has had the same thing for like 20 years now, which is these wraps, right? Like it's
if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Like I feel like that's kind of where they're coming at it from.
I mean that's kind of how it feels. They have these wraps. They have the bread that they had before with the dips.
Yep.
And this really nice looking orange blossom saffron cake. Nothing new here. Nothing to see here. We need to move on to Trevor's favorite areas, which is Japan. One of his favorites.
My favorites, yes.
And we're gonna the first item on here is a returning item, but a favorite for I know Trevor, you liked this when you got it, was the frushi, which is the
frushi's great because it's not actually sushi for one. So you could actually enjoy this too because it doesn't have any like seaweed or anything in it. It's good. Like it's a good little dessert. Yeah. So
but we do have a new item now.
All right.
You go ahead, do this one. Yep.
Let's see what we got. Ooh, curry bread. Nice. All right. So we got Japanese curry bread, which is a golden crispy fried bread filled with fragrant Japanese vegetable curry. Okay, so it's not even it's entirely vegetarian.
Although it doesn't say plant-based next to it, which makes me think there's some sort of
interesting. So okay, maybe there's something in the curry that's got some meat to it. But Japanese curry is so good. Like it's not like I don't know if you've had Japanese curry.
Who are you talking to, Trevor? Does that feel like a thing I would eat?
Okay, but fair. But I mean, it's so good. Like it's such like a great comfort food. Believe it or not, like it's like eating like a good stew. And like the fact that this is like a little like curry bread, which again is like. I feel like you're just hitting up these booths and you're just getting like these little pockets of stuff, and you're just like eating hot pockets and walking.
This is good walk around food. This is because you don't need to. You don't need a garbage can top to eat this one. You could just walk around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all hand accessible. You don't need utensils or anything. You're eating curry bun as you walk.
There's also too nice. A returning ramen cup. And I remember this one from last year as well. But it's a cold ramen noodle salad in a cup. So I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. I mean,
it's fine. Yeah. It's as long as the sauce in there has got some good flavor to it. It's supposed to be like a broth, but it'll probably be more like a sauce. But yeah, seems fine.
Well, let's move on over to the Magnolia Terrace menu, and this is at the American Adventure. I have to tell you, Trevor, I'm very excited to get to the funnel cake after this because one of the things I think everybody knows if you watch Food Time is we always enjoy the ridiculous funnel cakes that they do at American Adventure, and this one is no different. But we'll get there. Because we're going to start with the blackened shrimp po' boy with lettuce, tomato, and Cajun remoulade. Now, obviously, I'm out on this, but I do like a po' boy if it's not shrimp. So,
okay, fair. I was going to say, I feel like a po' boy is up your alley, but I guess the shrimp's a bit of a turnoff. That's fine. I would. This is a yes for me.
Yeah. It's very look it's very good look, and the bread that comes with it looks like really good bread.
If you weren't told that there was shrimp on this, would you consider taking a bite of it?
Like you hide broccoli in my macaroni and cheese. Like I'm not. I would know immediately.
But if somebody was just like, "Here, try this sandwich," and you're like,
Okay. Listen, there is never a time where you hand me a piece of food and I just put it in my mouth without inspecting it first. Okay, Trevor. I'm always looking at what's in there, and I would figure it out very quickly. But it is nice looking. Enough. It's a nice looking sandwich, but. They also returning is grilled Gulf oysters, so that's another returning thing. Which Trevor, I don't know if you're an oyster guy. My wife likes oysters; she would eat this.
I think I've had them like once in my life, and it wasn't memorable.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know lots of people like oysters, but every time I see people eating them, I feel like they're just eating like a big pile of snot. But that's neither here nor there. There's also returning a spicy shrimp gumbo. They're really going very for the American Adventure. They're really going very much like Louisiana, like that kind of
like southern. That's where southern they went, flavors,
and they kind of stayed there. And also a bananas Foster bread pudding. I would eat the heck out of this. This looks delicious. And this is from last year too.
Oh, yeah.
And this is, it just looks really, really good. But that's we're going to continue moving on here because we want to keep going. But there is a new item that's over at the Block and Hans menu that's still at the American Adventure. This is a frozen wildberry limeade. I'm sorry. Minute Maid limeade, obviously Minute Maid sponsoring, Minute Maid limeade, Minute Maid strawberry smoothie, and a wildberry syrup with popping candy. So they've taken some Pop Rocks and they're not just like sitting on the top; they're like blended in. You don't like see them.
I wonder how that works though, because I thought, I guess I don't know how Pop Rocks work. Maybe it's something that reacts with your saliva. So having it in the drink, they're not like popping.
Trevor, I'm looking at the picture on their website, and it looks like the Pop Rocks are actually at the bottom. They're being blocked by my banner here in the video in the picture. The Pop Rocks apparently are on the bottom, but again, how does that work?
All right, yeah. I mean, I don't know that I want a mouthful of Pop Rocks at the end of my drink.
Putting the Pop Rocks and everything is not for me.
It's a novelty thing. It's definitely a novelty thing. Which
now,
is
Trevor,
fine.
The funnel cake.
All right, okay. Let's see what
we
got.
Excited. We got, and no joke. There's so many things on this that I had to make the text smaller, Trevor.
Nice.
So it's a bananas Foster funnel cake. This is a funnel cake with banana chocolate chip ice cream, powdered sugar, topped with whipped cream, rum caramel sauce, and a banana cinnamon sugar dusting. This looks so good.
That's a lot of banana banana hyphen something going
yeah,
on.
yeah,
Like there's yeah. And then
where can I get banana
man.
chocolate chip
Okay.
ice cream from? I want banana chocolate chip
I'm-
ice cream in my
I'm-
life.
I'm trying to break this down. Like how would this even, like, I guess, a lot, it's a lot of banana flavor, but
The rum
then
caramel sauce in there.
Oh, man.
Because, I mean, it's Bananas Foster, so you got the rum caramel sauce. It probably tastes like a Bananas Foster. That's probably, I mean, I would think so. And maybe with that little bit of that funnel cake crispiness in there,
Yeah, like actually I don't think it would be over the top, but I'm trying to, like I said, it's a lot of flavors. It, like banana and chocolate and cinnamon and
but they all work so well
caramel.
together.
Like
they all marry.
I guess it's like eating a sundae on top of a funnel cake.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
okay, all right.
I love this. I would go. I would walk all the way back to the Back of World Showcase immediately. I would rope drop this. I'm rope dropping the American Invention.
That's quite the walk too. Like you'd have to actually come in from like the international gateway if you
that
want
would
to be
the
efficient
official.
about it.
100%. Skyliner my way in, and then exactly. All right, let's move over to Italy. Let's go to Italy, which has all new items this year.
Fantastic.
And I don't know if you want to read these, Trevor. If you want me to read them,
So an insalata di pasta, which is a penne, apple, raisins, scallions, almond, honey, and lemon dressing pasta, which does
cold,
not.
You should mention.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, so it's a cold pasta. This is not doing anything for me.
How did they ruin pasta? They ruined pasta. I feel like they ruined pasta.
There's the raisins. I don't like raisins. Period. Then with the scallions and like it's if somebody handed this to me, I would spend more time picking through it to find what I actually want to eat.
I know a lot of people like pasta salad and stuff like that. I don't really love cold salad pasta. Like it's not. I don't know. Cold pasta to me is not my favorite thing in the world.
I'm not opposed to it. I do enjoy a good pasta salad, but when half of it's fruit, that's weird to me. Like if you look at this, like apple, raisins, lemon dressing, almonds, like it comes off as it's going to be very sweet, which doesn't make sense for me as a pasta salad.
Agreed. I don't know how it would, those flavors wouldn't feel right to me. But I want to move on, Trevor, because one of my favorite things in the world is arancini. And this is an arancini. And they've had these before, but obviously this one's a little bit different. It's risotto, beef ragu, peas, parmesan, and tomato sauce. And they, if you don't know what arancini is, it's in a ball and it's fried and it's I
was gonna say it looks almost like a meatball. I've never had an arancini before. So is the center like is the center meat or is it
the risotto part of it? It's an actual like risotto ball. Or is it the risotto? It's a fried risotto ball, and in the middle it'll have some sort of filling, and in this case it's beef ragu, peas, and parmesan. So it's hard to describe almost, but like the texture of it is the texture's so good.
It's kind of like my Japanese curry pocket, but it's all Italian flavors instead of
you would Japanese. I think you would like this because it's a fried ball of deliciousness. I can't even every time I ever
start with a fried ball and then we'll work our way into it.
Yes, and they're so good. And this is another walk around thing too, because you just pick it up and you bite into it, and then all this. But
you have the sauce too, though. I assume you're like dipping in the sauce as your
for sure. And I've had arancini at the Italian booth before. I think during Food and Wine, and it was very good. So they know how to make it. They do. And last but not least, dessert.
Right on.
Which is a raspberry swirl. You want to read it? Go ahead.
Yeah, raspberry swirl cheesecake with ricotta cheese, raspberry, and sweet whipped cream. I don't know what other kind of whipped cream you're getting that's not sweet.
Savory whipped cream?
It's interesting to point that out.
Yeah.
I guess.
Basic. This is very basic.
Yeah, just like a cheesecake with cheese and raspberries. Yeah,
if you're craving a cheesecake, sure.
Yeah.
Go for it. Right?
Yeah. Seems okay. Like I said, nothing like amazing, I guess, is. But yeah, I mean, not all of them have to be amazing.
They don't.
So,
we're going to move over to Germany, which falls under the "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" category, Trevor, because Germany always has some of the best stuff, and they have returning
it has some of Tom's
some of
favorite
my
stuff.
favorite things. Returning potato pancakes,
Yeah.
which I love potato pancakes, delicious. The
Mhm.
toasted pretzel bread, which you want to talk about a visually delicious looking thing, and also an actual delicious thing that I've gotten several times. Just a little thing of pretzel
Yep.
bread split in half with some Black Forest ham and melted cheese. Oh, it's so good. It's so simple, but it's so good. Oh, what were you going to say, Trevor? Sorry.
I was going to say, I remember you
Just destroyed
devouring
it.
one of these
Yeah.
when we were there. And I had my potato
Oh,
pancakes, and I was watching
so
you
good,
like,
man.
just like, okay, that's
That's one of my favorite things at any of the festivals. That thing right there. But I mean, and even in the food and wine too, they always have the other dish that is like almost like a mac and cheese kind of thing. That's a great. Oh, so good. Anyway, continuing. Warm.
yeah, all right. Tom can get lost in Germany if we let him.
Warm cheese strudel again,
Yeah.
another returning thing, but a classic. And that's just
Mhm.
they can't change anything in Germany because all these are just good, you know. But what they can do is at the Summerfest menu here, they can add a thing, which I'm not even going to try, despite most of my family, you know, like much of my background. Much of my background is German, German, but I don't speak German, right? Like, so you want to try?
Yeah, Zwiebelkuchen mit Spargel.
I'm sure that's not far off.
I don't think I got it, but so it's a German onion cake with asparagus, caramelized onions, bacon, herb goat cheese, and savory custard. So so if we're talking about like a flatbread with, we talked about that previous one where I said it was just onion. This is the better version of that. Like it has a lot of other things going on with it. It has the onions, but there's also some asparagus, there's some bacon, goat cheese. The custard is interesting. I was thinking that was the cheese, but I'm thinking that's actually the custard that I'm seeing on it. So
I think that's like the sauce.
That's
like
an interesting.
Yeah.
So so savory custard is like like a creamy sauce, which, like I said, it seems like it would be a very, very enjoyable dish, like because it's kind of hitting a lot of different flavors at once.
Agreed.
But it's not overdoing it. Like I think that's the thing, is that this is not overdoing it or doing anything wild. It looks like something that you would probably get in Germany.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So moving on.
Yeah.
Trevor, moving on.
All right.
Over to the outpost.
Yeah.
This is the refreshment outpost, and this is that. Yeah, you probably know what area it is. It's that little area that's kind of got like some merch and stuff, and not a whole lot else over there. But there's a Nigerian beef pie with papaya syrup. First of all, this looks filled to the brim with meat. Like this is a lot of meat in this with the papaya syrup on it. It's so I don't know what to think about this, but it sounds interesting.
It's glazed. Yeah. I've not had a specifically Nigerian beef pie, but I've had beef pies like this, like from Africa, or people that have cooked me African food before. I bet this is really good. Yeah. Like the seasoning and everything in it is usually really good. And again, the fact that it, like, I know they covered it in syrup, but it's still like it's like a hot pocket of just beef, right? So
just filled to the edge. Got potatoes in there. You can see some carrots.
Yeah.
Probably some other stuff in there. But yeah, that just looks, I don't know if that's carrot. That might be sweet potato. I don't know.
They don't actually say
Nigerian beef pie. So okay. All right, but that looks good. That's a good option. There's also too, this is just another thing that they have there, which is a seasonal fruit parfait. Nothing exciting there, just some sweet chili sauce and a Dole Whip mango in the bottom there. So okay, cool. But now we're gonna go to one of your other favorite booths, Trevor, which is over in China. China, we do. This is a returning item. This is the cheesy crab wontons. There's a returning. I don't know. I don't remember if you had those the one time, but
I had these when I was there with my brother. These are okay. They're not my favorite. They're not my favorite thing. They're not awful, but the crispy wontons are just they kind of overpower the crab filling, I guess. Like it's a lot of wonton with not.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Filling.
Well, we do have to do some new things here, though, Trevor. Go ahead.
right.
You tell us all about it.
Ooh, this looks like something that I've had. Actually, okay, I see where it's different. So this is a sha cha beef bao bun. So it's filled with pan fried beef, red onions, jalapeno, and a Chinese sha cha peanut sauce. So yeah, they've changed it up this year. Yeah, it's so you got some peanut sauce flavor in there. The jalapeno is interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen jalapeno inside of a bao before. Usually I'm not going for like super spicy inside of it, but yeah, I'm willing to try it. So they've taken, like, I've had bao buns previously that have always been good. This feels like it, they're trying something different. I don't know that jalapeno, peanut sauce, and red onion is going to necessarily turn out all that well together.
I get what you're saying there. That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm a little like, I'm looking, I'm going like, yeah, I would try it, but I'm on the fence as to whether or not I would actually enjoy it.
I understand that. I would be interested to see if anybody tries this and to tell us all about it.
Yeah. Is there anything on this that is stopping you from trying it?
I'm not a big beef person, but I would eat this. I do eat beef on occasion. It's just not something I do all the time. But yeah, no, this is good to me. I would eat this. I would absolutely eat this.
All right.
So we also have some pan fried vegetable dumplings. These are returning, but we have this really, this really gorgeous new dessert. Yeah. I guess you would call this
a tangu. I wonder.
I have no idea.
Interesting. A skewer of strawberries and grapes coated in candied sugar syrup. That looks.
It looks
insane.
Really cool. Yeah.
Like the candy coating on like that. That is some thick syrup that they've got going. Yeah,
this is another thing. You're
like it almost looks like
hurt after eating this one too, because this is like you're just biting through the candy shell that's on there.
Yeah, I would say I'm not eating the grapes. I know that.
You're not a grape fan?
I'm not. I don't eat grapes. No, I don't like grapes. But I would eat the strawberries for sure. But yeah, that sugar syrup is just
you're right.
Like,
it looks like glass.
Like you can see like the bubbles in it. Like it's crazy.
It does look like glass. Like that's totally a good call out. Yeah. I mean, because it looks, it's very cool looking. I even if it's not good, it just looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is that it looks like the coating you get on a candy apple, but it's not, it's the fact that it's clear. Like usually like candy apple, like when they dip a candy apple in the caramel, like you get that thick caramel coating, but it's still caramel. Like it doesn't, you can't see what's underneath. The fact that it's like a clear glaze is just, I'm wondering what they're doing to get it like that.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's a nice looking dish though. I would definitely try this.
Mm-hmm. Maybe different fruits. Like, if they had like a bunch of different fruits dipped in candied sugar syrup, like, I'm sure I'll try it.
Right. So moving on from China, we're moving over to Norway. This is over the Norway beer cart. And this is a lemon bowl is the correct way to say this. I Googled this. It's a cardamom
bowl. I wanted to say bowl.
You can say it that way too,
bowl,
from what I've seen, but however you want to say it, it's BOLLE. And this is a cardamom bun filled with lemon curd and meringue. It looks delicious.
So this to me feels like a lemon meringue pie with a cardamom shell.
Yeah,
is what it kind of looks like. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. I would eat it.
All right, I like a good lemon meringue pie and
I would definitely eat this. And now to one of our festival favorites, Trevor. Always, right? Every time we do food time and there's a festival, one of our favorite booths is Mexico, right? Because Mexico.
So we made it all the way back to Mexico.
We're going to end with Mexico, where we went backwards. We went around the wrong way. But
I thought we were going. I'm a little disappointed. I thought we were going to go Mexico first. I thought because that's how they set it up previously. I feel like Disney, they're trying to shake it up.
Yeah,
definitely. But
we're gonna go to Mexico, which has all new dishes.
Right, we're back in Mexico. Yeah. Ooh, fantastic.
So I don't know if you want to read these. I can read them. It's up to you.
chilaquiles con carne.
Yeah.
Is I think what that would be. So corn tortillas tossed in salsa ranchera and Monterey Jack with shaved ribeye, poblano peppers, onions, queso fresco, and crema mexicana. Ooh, that's a block of some deliciousness
it
right
looks
there.
So good, like right. It just looks really, really good, and it's interesting. It says corn tortillas tossed in salsa ranchera, but it looks like a cake underneath it. It's very. I'm confused.
Well, I think it's that they're layering a bunch of the tortillas together. And then they're tossing them, they're getting them into the salsa ranchera, but then they're stacking them all together and then slicing them up into this cube and then putting the ribeyes on top. You got the peppers, the onions, the queso.
I've never seen a dish I've never seen a dish that looks like that before.
That really looks delicious.
I've never seen something that looks like that before from this. That looks awesome. We also got go ahead, Trevor.
A taco de calamar, so a calamari taco,
fried garlic, some aioli. What is pasilla, right?
So crispy calamari, fried garlic, pasilla aioli. Yeah, I don't know what that is, and chives. But yeah, I mean, I've never thought to have a calamari taco before, but the only thing that I guess they got the lime in the background, but I feel like you need a little bit of lemon with your calamari, or I guess that's my take on calamari. I know you don't eat it, but it's missing the lemon, I guess, is the only thing I see with this, but still interesting. Like, also, as far as tacos go, calamari inside of a taco feels like it's not going to be easy to eat because it's already like, it's like eating onion rings inside of a taco.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I can see that being a problem. I will say I did look it up. So the pasilla pepper is a dried pepper. So it's just it's a specific pepper.
Okay.
So that's where I'm getting that from. So last but not least, a flan de la abuela, which I believe just means grandma's flan.
Grandma's flan.
I believe that's what it means. And Spanish speakers out there, you can yell at me, but I'm pretty sure abuela means grandmother. So, I think I'm good on that one. Creamy hazelnut.
We watched Encanto. I think
exactly. I'm pretty sure about this one. I'm not sure. But creamy hazelnut chocolate flan with a vanilla creme anglaise. This looks so good too.
It's, I mean, like you said, if it's grandma's flan, it's, I'm sure it's meant to emulate, how grandma used to make it, which, like you said, I like hazelnut chocolate, anything. This feels like an easy win for, especially after you have all that, you have the your calamari tacos and your brick of tortillas. You followed up with some hazelnut chocolate flan. Yeah, I mean that's that's an easy one. Yeah.
All right, well that is it for the Flower and Garden Festival for 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at this stuff as much as we do. We always love to hear about any of these food items that you've tasted, so throw it in the comments if you've eaten this at the festival and you have your review of it. We would love to hear your review and know what you thought of this one.
Yep.
Trevor, I don't know if you want to wrap up really quickly, just all the places people could find us, but
yeah, sure. You can always find us at Gmail. So you can find us at welcomehomepodcast@gmail.com. You can also reach out to us through our website, which is welcomehomepodcast.co. You also can find us on Facebook as Welcome Home Podcast, YouTube as Welcome Home Podcast, and Instagram as Welcome Home Pics. Also, we have our Facebook group, Welcome Home Disney Waitlist. Check that out as well if you want to get in there and get in the comments about Flower and Garden Festival as well. And I guess
you want a food time shirt?
Make sure you check out the store. Yeah, check out the store. Yeah, store.welcomehomepodcast.co. If you want to get one of those cool shirts that Tom's wearing, be part of the Cool Kids Club.
You can, yeah.
So check that out. And make sure that if you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube or like us on YouTube, If you're listening on Spotify or anywhere else, give us a 5-star review just to help other people find it. Share with your friends as well. And thanks for coming along with us to Flower and Garden Festival.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us on another episode of Food Time. I hope you're having as much fun with it as we are. And please check out Food Time, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you're listening to this on audio only, just make sure you go check it out on video. You can watch it on video through Apple, through YouTube, through Spotify. Like, there's a whole bunch of places you can get this video. So check it out in all those different places. But this has been Food Time. Thank you guys for joining us. Go eat some food on top of some garbage cans. That's going to be our new thing that we say on the outside. Enjoy your garbage can food at Epcot.
Garbage can fine dining.
All right.
There you go.
See you later, everyone.